Crap.
All right. Call to order. City of Cannon Falls City Council meeting for Tuesday, June 4th, 2024. If I could get a roll call, please.
Gesme.
Here.
Grote.
Here.
Jepson.
Here.
Johnson is absent. Cronenberger.
Here.
Lundell.
Here.
Montgomery.
Here, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If I could get a motion to approve tonight's agenda. Motion from Lundell, second from Gesme. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It carries.
Oh, do we have to do the?
Oh, because we do have somebody on Zoom, do we have to do roll call? Yes. We'll do roll call vote for the approval of the agenda. It was motion by Lundell, second by Gesme. Laura?
Aye.
Lisa?
Aye.
Ryan?
Aye.
Derek?
Aye.
Diane?
Aye.
Steve?
Aye.
All right, passes. Gets us to public input. Public input is intended to afford the public an opportunity to address concerns to the city council. The public input will be no longer than 30 minutes in total length, and each speaker will have no more than 3 minutes to speak. Speakers may address topics relevant to the governance of the city. Speakers must sign up in advance and must provide their name, address, and the topic they intend to address. Comments must be on topic, respectful, pertinent to city business, and adhere to the applicable data privacy rules. Any speaker that violates these rules will be asked to sit down. If the speaker refuses to comply, they may be removed from the meeting. Speakers shall not address topics that are the subject of a public hearing. All such comments shall be made at the public hearing. The City Council will not generally act on issues raised by the public input, but may choose to schedule consideration of the item on a future agenda. My apologies. How do I say your name? Yep. Antoine. Floor is yours. There's a. You got
There
it.
you go.
Yep.
Test, test. All right. Good evening, everybody. How you doing?
Welcome. Doing well.
Good, good. Ready for the storm? My name is Antoine Beek Sr., and I just wanted to come out tonight and say that I'm a new resident, out here in Cannon Falls. And I've, been out here maybe like last 90 days or so, and I've had the opportunity to attend, some community events and things of that nature, have met some very fine people out here and had some extremely positive conversations and things of that nature. But I just wanted to kind of state for the record that I will be seeking candidacy for City Council member at large for this upcoming election. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Moving on, presentation, Three Rivers Community Action. David, you've got a presentation for us.
Thanks for having me tonight. I hope everyone's windows are all rolled up. My name's David. I'm the volunteer coordinator with Three Rivers Community Action. If you're not familiar with who we are or what we do, we're a community action nonprofit that's been in Goodhue County, Olmsted County, Wabasha County, and Rice County since the 1960s. We're an extension of the federal government's war on poverty. We do things like energy assistance, housing assistance, renters assistance, and we do older adult services, which is what I'm here to speak about tonight. Currently, we help administer and fund and coordinate the Meals on Wheels program here in Cannon Falls, which meals are picked up from the Mayo Clinic and delivered throughout your communities. We are expanding these services just beyond that, as well as our caregiver assistance and access assistance programs to include chore and homemaker services. So one thing that we've heard from a lot of communities, especially rural communities, communities like Cannon Falls, is that many older adults are struggling to stay in their homes because they don't feel that they can keep them as clean as possible and safe. They can't do their yard work. They can't do the kinds of things that they needed to do to keep their homes up and keep them safe to live in. And so we wanted to go into the communities and see if there were volunteers interested in assisting with things like laundry, dishes, mowing the lawn, other things like that. Many older adults, I'm sure you know, have help already from members of the community, but there are still those out there that don't. They don't have somebody that they know, they don't have those connections, and we're hoping through our services, through folks coming to us to volunteer and older adults coming to us, if they don't have that kind of help, to be able to connect them with members of the community, be able to connect them with folks that are interested in helping. We want to be a place that older adults can feel safe and secure asking for help with. Currently, we have launched a new volunteer website. It's threeriverscap.galaxydigital.com, where members of the community can go and see the needs in their community. We hear a lot from folks that are interested in helping. I just don't know what's going on. I don't know who needs the help. It's hard to see. This is a place where we post those needs for community members to go and see. If you sign up, you'll be able to pick the kind of interests that you're looking for to help with, whether it's yard work, organizing, helping somebody move boxes, or the like. And when opportunities like that pop up in your community, you'll get an automatic notification telling you they're there. You'll be able to sign up through there. You'll be able to see what you can do to make your community a better place, to have that direct positive impact. So, like I was saying, we're seeking volunteers. The needs are already there. We already have some folks that have been helping with our Meals on Wheels program help with some of these needs that have popped up. Things like helping walk somebody's seeing eye dog, or helping somebody do their laundry, help somebody clean their kitchen. This is a great opportunity for students as well to get volunteer hours, whether it's for applications, for schools, for college. We have those opportunities available in the community, and it's just a great way to help, great way to give back. If you're an older adult that is seeking help, we do want you to reach out to us. We do want to hear from you. We will have one of our older adult advocates come to your home to speak with you, to hear from your needs in person. You can reach our older adult services main line at 507-316-0610, or you can reach us by email at OAS, that's Oscar Alpha Sierra, at threeriverscap.org. I'm available to take any questions if anyone has any about these programs.
How's the enrollment in Meals on Wheels been doing in the last few years for the area, and then how many helpers do you have?
Yeah, so in Cannon Falls, we have actually a really, really solid group of volunteers to help out with Meals on Wheels. We're always getting new folks coming in. Some folks leave the community, some folks ended up going to assisted living, but we've been able to have a really consistent base of folks to be able to deliver meals to. The Mayo Clinic has been a huge help as meals come out of there. It being a hospital kitchen, it can also help accommodate some folks. We like to think that the food's good, but it is hospital food sometimes. Generally speaking, the older adults enjoy seeing a person more than it's about the meal. We hear from a lot of them that the delivery driver will be the only person they see all day. And breaking through that social isolation is really important, and it's a cornerstone of the program. But it's been going really good. We've been constantly getting new volunteers coming in, as well as new older adults.
Great. Are there any questions from the council or any department heads?
Anyone want to commit to signing up on the
I'll sign up.
record? There we go.
There you go. Awesome. All right.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
David.
your time.
We appreciate it. All right. Moving on to the consent agenda. Consent agenda items may be adopted under one motion as presented, or may be removed for discussion and resolution as council business. Item A, just and correct claims, the accounting period ending May 30th, 2024. Item B, meeting minutes for May 21, 2024 council meeting. Item C, approved July meeting date change. D, approved probation extension for Public Works. Item E, Resolution 2759, accepting a monetary donation of $1,500 from Invenergy to the Police Department. Item F, Resolution 2760, accepting a monetary donation of $1,000 from Invenergy to the Ambulance Department. Is there anything the council would like to discuss?
So for C, Laura and I have a Cannon Valley Trail meeting that night.
Ooh,
So
trail meeting,
for the rescheduling of the July meeting,
item C.
item C.
Oh.
I was gonna say, could we tell?
Well, there's something, they're working on a bond, so I don't
Yeah, they're both.
know that we could both miss it, otherwise they wouldn't have a quorum. Or we could split it, I guess.
Yeah.
Why did we need to change it?
July 4th,
4th of July.
July 4th?
No,
Oh,
no. I think it's, somebody's gonna be out of town.
well, which one do you want to go to?
You can go to the trail meeting. Okay.
Just leave it,
So when
leave
was
it
it?
at regular date.
Pull it down and then.
Yep, pull it down.
Yep, okay. We'll pull it down and discuss it then. So item C will be removed. July meeting date will be council business item B. All right, hearing nothing else, I would accept a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda.
moved.
Motion from Gesme,
Second.
second from Lisa. All those in favor? Oh yeah, roll call. Roll call vote. Laura,
Aye.
Lisa,
Aye.
Ryan,
Aye.
Derek,
Aye.
Diane,
Aye.
Steve.
Aye.
And it passes. Gets us to council business. Item A, John Birch Park, the improvements, the project to change the order. You are not Bill, but you are WHKS if I,
I'm Darren.
there, thanks
again.
Darren.
Yep, no problem. Yes, thank you, Mayor. We've kind of began the process for the John Birch Park improvements. And so we had a pre-construction meeting with the contractor here at City Hall. And while we were meeting with him, he had given some suggestions of thoughts that he could do differently to kind of maybe improve or give ideas to improve the project. So there were a number of items that he suggested, so they sent them to us, and we met with city staff and John Birch Park Supporter Group and kind of discussed those different options. So what came out of that meeting was there were 3 things that they thought were viable or things that were they'd like to see approved. So the first one would be using, and this is actually a price deduction, instead of making the concrete seating area all out of concrete, it would be a combination of the retaining wall blocks, which are the very large block stones, and then a concrete cap over the top, so it would kind of blend in well with the wall itself. So it'll kind of add some aesthetic appearance to the seating area. So they thought that was important, and it would be a price reduction because it's easier for them to do it versus the poured seating area. So that's item number 1. The second item was to extend the seating area to kind of a curved area to kind of add to the amount of seating. And so the supporter group and city staff thought that was a good idea. So they've recommended adding that one as well. And then the third item was there's a small landscape block area kind of near the concession stand, kind of as you come in from the west there. That was just not included in the project, mainly for cost savings. But they gave a price that was reasonable, and so the group and the city staff thought that was, so that wall will be removed and would be replaced with, again, the same large block stones to match the rest of the retaining wall block. So for those 3 items, the grand total of the change order would be $39,045. So we were recommending to the council to accept that change order. And then this would be within budget of our the current project, since the original bids came in under budget.
Wonderful. Any questions for Darren?
Is this the only one there's gonna be?
The only addition or change?
I don't know.
You can safely say no.
I have no idea.
All
Could
right.
be, could be not.
Any legitimate questions for Darren? Hearing none, I would entertain a motion to approve John Birch Park improvements project and the change to the order.
So moved.
Motion from Diane,
Second.
second from Laura. We'll do the roll call vote. Laura?
Aye.
Lisa?
Aye.
Ryan?
Aye.
Derek? Diane?
Aye.
Steve?
Aye.
Passes unanimously. Brings us to item B, which was C in the consent agenda, approve the July meeting date. I assume we don't have to take any action, or we actually vote it down? We can just leave it the same, so just,
So it just say, this is the one that had, July 23rd is when we have the conflict?
Right.
Correct.
So,
What, do we have one more, well, we have two more meetings before that. Let's wait, so we'll talk to leave it, I say leave it as it is,
leave it for now?
and we'll talk to
Yeah,
Scott.
'cause
and-
they
Got
might-
time to change if
We
need.
can move ours to Wednesday maybe, or something.
how many days' notice do we have to have for changing? Let's just leave it at the original date.
We do need a quorum at that meeting, but I can ask everybody else what their, he just said we do need a quorum at that meeting for the grant. But
We
I
can
think-
see how flexible.
Don't we have to have like
other meeting
30
is.
days' notice for changing meetings, or?
No, it's
is
like
there-
3 days.
No, okay.
right, 3 calendar days.
So for the time being, no action. We're just gonna leave it for the second and the,
Oh, no, that's the day you can't go. I say go ahead and move it. Worst case, one of us won't be here. Yep. Are you okay with that? And then you and I can fight about who has to drive to Welch?
See what the weather
Not
is.
arm wrestling.
yeah, see,
Not again.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. We'll figure it out. I'll make a motion to
Okay.
change the date from July 16th to July 23rd.
okay.
I'll second.
Motion by Cronenberger, second by Grote. Roll call vote. Laura?
Aye.
Lisa?
Aye.
Ryan?
Aye.
Derek? Diane?
I,
Steve?
Aye.
Passes unanimously. All right. That gets us to reports. Lisa, you said you are doing Maggie's report today.
Yes. So the Fun Fest is next Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. The Chamber is still accepting team registrations for the golf tournament on June 24th. And as always, there's a list of events on the Chamber Facebook page.
Wonderful, thank you. The Joint Powers Trail Board, anything you'd like to add? I know we talked about it a little bit already, that you have to be at the meeting.
Yeah.
There's just they're working on a really large grant for the, I get a little confused, but like something with the bridges, and they did something with the county DNR where they have everything plotted out with all of the extinct species.
Yeah.
So
The endangered
Endangered.
and rare.
Right.
So, yeah. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
It really is.
All right. We'll go around the horn. Jed, anything you'd like to add?
We had a little bit of a high water scare yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm sure Chief
Maybe tomorrow?
McCormick will talk about this as well. Hannah's Bend is still awfully wet. Encourage the public to use common sense while there. I yesterday witnessed people out fishing in it. I'm not sure what they're fishing for, but it was awfully fast moving water. So, but yeah, we actually came out fairly unscathed. A little bit of silt on the grass, but not too bad. And I'm sure this rain will probably clean it up for us.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if it doesn't make it worse again. But
Yeah.
other than that, I don't have anything else.
All right. Thanks, Jed. Darren, anything else you'd like to add?
Just that all the projects are ongoing, so the street project is progressing. The developments are ongoing, and then the overlay project will be starting here end of this month, beginning of next. So that's
Wonderful.
all.
Thank you. Chief?
So, Jed talked about it a little bit. Yep, we had some water again. It's been a few years since we had to gear up for, potential flooding. The plan just works as well today as it did the last time we had to use it. The primary thing that we want to do is keep our residents that are adjacent to the property, adjacent to the river informed. We monitor it, keep Jed and Fire Chief apprised of where things are, keep the administrator and council updated. Fortunately, it peaked, started going back down before the evening ended last night, where you're down probably closer to 2.5 feet on the main cannon river, and then significantly more on the little cannon, which is put both of them back pretty much within their banks. There are still areas that are pretty wet. And Jed is right. We had a lot of people that were out taking pictures, but some of them were venturing into the water, which is not safe. The water may look calm on the surface, but it is not calm underneath. It's flowing through with a tremendous amount of force, not just in the middle of the river. So when we do get these events, we want to remind people to take their pictures, but don't get in the water. And going forward, we're starting the summer events. Lisa, you read about Fun Thursday coming up on the 13th. Believe it or not, we're less than a month away from when the fair event's going to be going on. So for the police department, this gets to be a real busy time of the year as we gear up for those things. And then it'll slow down. But with those will come some interruptions for local residents on streets where these events are occurring. During the parade, it'll even be the side streets. Most of our residents are well aware of it, but we just ask for their patience. That's all I have.
Thank you, Chief. Sarah?
Just wanted to let you know the pool will be open on Monday the 10th. So the
Wow.
lifeguards have started their training and they should be ready to go on the 10th.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Well, if the weather's like today, before the rain, when it was 83 and humid, there'd be a lot of kids there. Right. Neil?
Got a question. Today we received an email from Goodhue County about cannabis registration delegation. I guess we're starting to gear up with that stuff. I'm just wondering if you guys would like to have a work session on it. I know we're going to do a work session on the budget here in the next meeting or so. What does your schedules look like? We'll probably do a 5 o'clock if that's okay. Would you like to do it the next meeting on the 18th, or what is it, July 2nd?
Not July 2nd.
Not July 2nd.
No. How about, would next meeting, is anybody not being able to make the next meeting
I'll be here.
at 5 o'clock?
I can do 5.
Fine with me.
Okay.
So what Goodhue County is looking for and is, do you want them to do the registration of the cannabis license, or are we going to do it? We're still going to do the zoning and all that.
Is this something that the police commission has to be in
Well,
on,
yeah, how
too?
is that in combination with what we're doing?
Well, I think we're going to need the whole council to,
So we've been working at it from a local city standpoint. The county is looking at it from a county-wide standpoint.
Right.
And I think there's some advantages to having a consistent application throughout the county. But
Yeah, then we don't have to do it.
I think it is something that should probably get the discussion from the body to provide direction so that we don't spend a lot of staff time at the police commission level,
Right.
ultimately not to go that way.
so I guess it's, do you want the, what we're looking for at that meeting is a general consensus of, do you want the county to do it, or should we continue to do it?
Okay,
That's
that'd
what
a
we'll
good
be looking
discussion.
for.
Yeah.
And we'll send out information prior to that meeting, if you guys wouldn't mind just reviewing it, and because it's quite lengthy. And then also we'll have the budget in there, it's, that we can have the discussion on.
Forgive me for not knowing, but what are the dates this summer when the state cannabis, isn't it August 1, something's supposed to happen? But did that get delayed, or am I?
So nobody really knows for sure. Their dates aren't solid.
Okay.
But at the moment, they are looking at a lottery system for pre-identification of class of license holders. And then they were also looking at pre-identification for cultivators, manufacturers. But everything's fluid. The rules that are going to propagate, that we're going to regulate everything, are still unknown at this point. The legislature made some changes, trying to track it, but, you know, it was hectic last few days at the legislature. Neil and I spent some time this afternoon looking over the material the county sent over. It was, you know, quite a number of pages. But if you guys do a work session on it, it'll give Neil, myself, time to digest that, try to find some more information and get that information out to you guys. We'll try to hold the conversation to about 30 minutes, so any pre-review that you can do will be very helpful.
All right.
And they're asking all of the the cities to give their input on where this is gonna land with Goodhue County. Originally, they gave us till what, next Wednesday or something like that, yeah, Thursday. I says, well, we're not gonna be able to meet that. So, that'll be good if we could do it on the 18th at 5 o'clock, if I get a motion to set a work session for that to include cannabis registration and the budget.
So move.
Motion from Gesme,
Second?
second from Diane. Roll call vote.
Aye.
Lisa? Ryan?
Aye.
Derek? Aye. Diane?
Aye.
Steve?
Aye.
And it passes. So the 18th, 5 p.m.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go around the horn. Laura?
I'm good.
Lisa?
I'm good.
Ryan?
I'm good.
Derek? Diane? Steve?
Nope.
I'll be quick. I hope everybody had a wonderful Memorial Day. It was rainy that day too, but the VFW and all the operating people that spoke at the cemetery did an absolutely fabulous job. I'm proud of our town to see how well that we pulled that off, and it was just a great event. And then also congratulations to all the graduates last week, cap and gown, and they are done. Last day of school tomorrow. So to all the residents in town, summer is here. Expect to see more kids on bikes and running around, and it'll feel like the town is full because we're used to them being at school from 7:45 to 3 o'clock. So be cautious with the pedestrians on Mill Street and Main Street and every which way. So I would take a motion to adjourn. Motion from Lisa. I got a second from Laura. Laura? I got it. Yep.
Aye.
Ryan?
Aye.
Derek? Diane?
Aye.
Steve?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.